Yes, my people. I greet on a day. I hope so on our side good, and I hope so everywhere palash for on our side. Now, on a guy, boss and Premier League and club football don't show face. Premier League and club football don't come back after the Ogbonge international break. Some people go complain, say Super Eagles no official working, but at all, now in bad pass. So, but make we just enter some of the top matter then we consign the Premier League. So if you just join us wherever you watch us from, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, you're welcome for this preview show. And if you want to join for inside the conversation, if you get one or two things where you want to talk with respect to the Premier League games, we go share during this weekend. We know say Arsenal go play Nottingham Forest, will be early kickoff game. I think around 12:30 tomorrow. Chelsea go play Brentford. The Manchester derby also day tomorrow. Manchester City versus Manchester United, and Liverpool go take on Burnley. So if you join us, wherever you watch us from, whether on Instagram or on Facebook, how body, you're welcome for this Friday night preview show like this. So we'll go talk about the week 4 Premier League games, and we go start with Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. We go Shelle. Tomorrow will be Saturday, and we know say Arsenal go face Nottingham Forest when don't get a new manager in Arne Postecoglou. We know say Arne Postecoglou, they come take over the work as the Nottingham Forest manager after the Nottingham Forest owner, the Nottingham Forest, the big Oga, don't sack the former Nottingham Forest coach, will be Nuno Espirito Santo. But firstly, what is your thought about that sacking where they give Nuno Espirito Santo? A lot of football fans, a lot of football pundits, football analysts don't come out, can't give their own one kobo for inside the matter, say them no like the decision to sack the manager like that. Coupled with the fact, say, no be footballing decision, no be footballing reason, now make them sack, and based on say, him and the owner in Marinakis, Evangelos Marinakis, the owner of Nottingham Forest, now they get one or two katakata, and also the new Nottingham Forest sporting director in Gaspar Edu. But Oracle Sport, shout out to my brother Oracle Sport. How about you? Hope say your side good. But if you just join us, what you they see for that Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest? That game, me personally, I expect say that one supposed to be a comfortable victory for Arsenal. We know say no be on paper you go play football match, but the quality we Arsenal currently get for their squad, I believe say that quality go there enough for them to fit beat Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest also they go there without the likes of the Nigerian fullback Ola Aina, will pick up injury while he fly the green and white colors of Nigeria for inside the World Cup qualifiers. And I think say that one go weaken that right side of the Nottingham Forest defense. And talking about Arsenal, I'm waiting, I expect from them tomorrow as Arsenal fan. I expect say Mikel Arteta and the boys go play very, very offensive kind of football, and Mikel will also make his selection in a very offensive style. But make I just touch some comments where they come in already. This one they come from Crazy Introvert. He talks say Nottingham Forest owner get pride, say just want a fellow countryman. Yes, some people don't also talk that one, say him and Ange Postecoglou na paddy. So be like na paddy matter, him want to bring Ange Postecoglou come take over the work, because Nuno Espirito Santo don't show working so far when he be say now him be the Nottingham Forest manager. The Oracle Sport they talk say the new coach bounce, that new coach effect. Well, me I don't really believe say new coach bounce, new coach effect go affect Arsenal for this game with Nottingham Forest. Arsenal they play for home, and if you check their head-to-head in the last 10 Premier League meetings, Arsenal don't beat them 7 times. Nottingham Forest don't win 2, they don't draw 1. And the only 2 times so they don't beat Arsenal now for inside Nottingham Forest backyard. So if you don't have to tell you, say Arsenal did they very comfortable to beat Nottingham Forest for inside their home. And when you look, the quality where Arsenal currently gets for inside this their squad in terms of their team news, they go there without the likes of Starboy Bukayo Saka. They go also there without the likes of William Saliba, where also they injured, they pick up the injury for Arsenal. 1-0 defeat for Anfield against Liverpool. But when you look the players where also there is Arsenal squad, you see a young defender like Christian Mosquera who step into the play to replace William Saliba for that game against Liverpool. And you see, say, Mosquera show working. Mosquera no do like say in the play for a big, in the play against a big opposition with to make him Premier League debut. In Premier League debut. So for me, in my opinion, I believe say Arsenal suppose fit win Nottingham Forest comfortably. But make I just pull up real quick my expected lineup. My own preferred lineup where I prefer say Arsenal supposed to take start this game against Nottingham Forest. This one I'm my own preferred lineup. We know say Mikel Arteta go do whatever team when decide, whatever team when he like with respect to the starting lineup. But for me, this time my own preferred lineup where I would like to see as Arsenal fan against Nottingham Forest. David Raya go there for goal post. Christian Mosquera go there for right center back. Urian Tiba go there for right back. Gabriel Magalhaes go there for left center back. And Ricardo Calafiori go there for left back. And me, I expect maybe Arsenal go play with a dual pivot in Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi and Martin Odegaard could play for that advanced midfield role. This is my formation where I set up. I set them in a 4-2-3-1 kind of system. When Arsenal did without the ball, it goes like 4-2-3-1. When Arsenal did with the ball, it goes there like 4-3-3. And also, we know that Mikel Arteta they like to see change to 4-4-2 when him also the press. But me, if me won't make the decision, and me won't make my selection with the Arsenal players we currently they available, I go and play Eze on the left, Madueke on the right, Gyökeres through the middle. I'm talking about Madueke. Madueke they will get from during the international break. We see how he did the show working for the Three Lions of England. He score, he assist. Eze, Declan Rice also to score, get assist, and Victor Gyökeres also get assist. Martin Odegaard get goal, get assist. So some of the Arsenal players they come from the international break with confidence and also with goal scoring and assist form. But if again, I mean, they make the decision for Arsenal, this that they can't start to line up where I go use take play Nottingham Forest because I think say that Arsenal left side really needs somebody who go come in, we go give that left side life. That Arsenal left side, in my opinion, not the show working. The likes of Gabriel Martinelli, in my opinion, I know they talk about since this season start, say make Arsenal find a way sell a player like Martinelli because I think say now at the best time to move on from a player like Martinelli, and why I would like to see Eberechi Eze start for the left side because Eze, we know say he also fit the play as a left winger where he go fit cuts in and fire shot with that in right foot and also creates assist. And for me, this is also another reason why I play Ricardo Calafiori as my left back because with Eze as my left winger, Eze fit cut infield and Ricardo Calafiori fit the overlap him. And for the right side, we know say Noni Madueke a very direct kind of winger. Person where we say they fast, they tricky, and we see the goal when he score during the international for the Three Lions. So I think I could expect that kind of directness from Noni Madueke against Nottingham Forest. And they expect say in go there for those dangerous positions to fit score and potentially also get an assist. And with respect to the tactics, we see say against Liverpool, Mikel Arteta choose to go into a very the kind of system where some people go talk say that very conservative system will really attack Liverpool the way some Arsenal fans they expect. And me personally, I kind of wonder why Arteta not try to attack this Liverpool team, coupled with the fact say Liverpool don't leak in some goals. So with the players when he get with it on for in disposal against Liverpool, I did surprised they in play a very defensive kind of midfield three against Liverpool in Mikel Merino, Declan Rice, and Martin Zubimendi. And for this game against Nottingham Forest, me personally, I don't want to see Merino for inside that starting lineup because to me, Merino a bench player, supposed to start for a club like Arsenal. But talking about Mikel Merino, him also get a fantastic international break where he score a couple of goals for the Spanish national team, and the Spain manager also they heap a lot of praises on Mikel Merino. They talk say Merino na world-class player, say him now one of the best. But me, I go counter that when Spain manager talk, nobody go talk say Mama soup no sweet. So for me, Mikel Merino no be one of the best midfielders for Arsenal, and I know they expect them to see him start this game. But with respect to this starting lineup, when I think I did prefer for Arsenal to use against Nottingham Forest, I don't want to see Madueke and Eze for very offensive kind of position. Yes, we know say Mikel Arteta like making wingers they drop deep, but me I go also see Mikel Arteta to set in wingers very free, make them also if he play with flair, make them also if dictate the pace of the game, and also if he gets into those dangerous positions because I think say you already get a very solid back four and you get wingers where you they require defensive duty. That also why your defensive shape they did very solid. But I go expect them to set a player like Eberechi Eze also free, make Eze play with the normal usual flair where we see him they play with for Crystal Palace. And Madueke too, I expect, say, Madueke go also there in those advanced positions, make them not to they drop too deep every time. They drop a lot deep into the Arsenal half. So I go expect, okay, when Arsenal win the ball and try to transit from defense to attack, players like Eze and Madueke go there for advanced position, where maybe the Arsenal midfielders in Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi go fit lay Ogbonge pass for them, make them take show workings or lay the ball for Victor Gyökeres. Because, you know, one of the reasons why I think, say, Victor Gyökeres struggle against the games for the game against Manchester United for Old Trafford and also the game against Liverpool, now because they no get service, now because they, especially the Arsenal left side for that game, it don't really work. The Arsenal midfield not really that creative. So this now where the likes of Martin Odegaard and Eze go come into this starting lineup where we say me I did prefer to, I expect Mikel Arteta go use take start, because for that game against Liverpool, if you notice that only Madueke be the person where they show working. Now only Madueke be the person where we say, you know, they give that Arsenal attack life and try to do one or two things. So if, in my opinion, Eze they work for left, Madueke they work for the right side. Martin Odegaard also they walk through the middle. In my opinion, Victor Gyökeres will get a lot of service to fit put the ball inside the back of the net, because Gyökeres for me now the kind of striker where we say they do most of the work for inside the box 18, and you don't want to take them away from those dangerous areas. So for me, I expect, say, you know, Eze, Madueke, Odegaard go combine very well with Gyökeres, and the fullbacks too for Arsenal, the likes of Ricardo Calafiori, the likes of Urian Timber go also try to, you know, show working. But while they talk about, you know, my preferred starting 11, where they expect Arsenal go use take, you know, give Nottingham Forest woto. Oga Elder just join us. Oga Elder, I greet you, my brother. How about you?
Big salute. Everybody watching, everywhere you are watching, God bless you. God bless you. Welcome. Thank you very much.
No be lie. Good to get you yet on the stream again, Oga Elder. But what are your thoughts about my Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest? Make I take out my preferred starting 11 first. What are your thoughts about that game? How you think, say, that game go pan out for both sides?
Arsenal, you know, Nottingham Forest, now they're all you know, they play, they don't lose one very important player for them. So it is a win game for Arsenal. If everything being equal, it's a win game. As we know now, Arsenal are competing or are trying to win the league this season. So every game is a must-win game for Arsenal at this point. So they will be going into the game, you know, energized, yes, trying to make a statement and trying to make a comeback, because they lost to Liverpool was a very, very bitter pill to swallow for the players and also the coach, and they will be raring to go to change all of that. You know how a win can change the euphoria. It can change the context of how the season.
Okay, that's sorry. Talk about Pidgin. Your English, your grammar, not plenty.
Make good, I know verse. I don't forget saying a Pidgin class we did. Yes,
exactly.
So I say, you know, Arsenal winning, a win for Arsenal will change the feeling inside that place. How everybody they feel, it will change. You know, say as them play the last one where they lose to Liverpool, like where they lose to Liverpool, not be better team, not be good feeling for Mikel Arteta and the boys. So they won't go into this game looking at making a statement. They want to make sure, say, Nottingham Forest collect woto, because as it is now, Nottingham Forest they short of one man. They don't even register online, no, for the Premier League. Maybe because they say he's out for 3 months. So if you calculate them now, it will be like January now. He go to come back. So they no put his name for register. So all of those things don't make Arsenal become favorite to win the game. So I dey look at them running riots if actually, as Mikel Arteta knows, say he won't win the league. Now these kind of games, then we go take gather goals, because now one goal, 3 points. We know say 3 points did, but this kind opponents there, now you go take gather plenty goals in a situation where say now goals won't come determine who go win. So all this type of games there, you go use them gather many goals. That's my feeling. I know say Arsenal get all the players to do the job for them. Looking at them and looking at Nottingham Forest, you know that Arsenal last season they came second. So we know Arsenal waiting if you do now, you know. So we are looking at Arsenal going with that one. Yes.
No be lie, you talk, my brother. Would expect say Arsenal go fit, beat Nottingham Forest, especially where we say that they play for home. And I mean, they talk about their head-to-head in the last 10 games. Arsenal don't beat them 7 times. The last 10 Premier League games, Arsenal don't beat them 7 times. Nottingham Forest don't win 2. They don't draw 1. And both the 2 games where Nottingham Forest don't win now for inside their home ground. Now they think they beat Arsenal, not before Arsenal backyard. But what be your thoughts about Mikel Arteta? Some players where you expect to see Mikel Arteta start, because I don't pull up my own preferred lineup. No be Arteta, I don't know. This is not the one where me I go like see as Arsenal fan. Okay, what be your thoughts about this lineup where we say I prefer my own choice? What be your thoughts? Good lineup or get RCB?
The lineup, this lineup na very good lineup. But a person like me now go, because of how I see Eze, the way why they take see Eze, they drive. Person, if not me, Odegaard go where Eze go day. Eze go come where Odegaard go day. Because I go like
Odegaard no be play wing now.
I know say yes, but I dey talk from my own side now, because Eze now, if I look Eze, Odegaard and this guy, what is his name? Rice. Odegaard and Rice get very, very, very good combination. And I feel like say Calafiori with the strength where Calafiori gets to go up and down, he go limit Odegaard runs. He go limit Odegaard runs. He go still be 10. He go still be 10 because Eze now, I feel like Eze is more versatile inside from the middle. I feel like Eze they run at players more from the middle. If Eze dey middle, Eze they pick on players, carry them run. So if he get Odegaard by the side of him, I believe say that triangle where they go form for this side, Odegaard, Eze, and Declan Rice go actually be very, very instrumental. Personally, me, I go play Odegaard for right side, put Eze for middle, because of how I see Eze they take run when he carry the ball, his movement on the ball. This side now where Eze dey, I feel like saying a traditional winger be this, and now I feel like I no go feel utilize Eze well for here. Or except he go dey invert. Except say if Arsenal they on the transition and then get the ball, Eze go dey come middle, Odegaard they go dey interchange that place. If not me, I go just play Odegaard for that side because of the quality way Eze gets in the middle of the park. That's me. I know say a lot of Arsenal fans no go agree, but how I think as I don't see with waiting I don't see with Odegaard. Yeah, waiting I don't see with Odegaard. Odegaard is very good with the ball on his feet. He is very good, and he is a master passer. Like he is the guy. He gets some passes where Odegaard they make. I will just talk say if no be inconsistency, this guy supposed the level of De Bruyne. This guy supposed the level of Bruno Fernandes. They no go call Bruno Fernandes, call De Bruyne. They don't call leave Odegaard. Personally, I'm telling you, this is the first time I'm saying it anywhere. I think this is the first time I'm saying it anywhere. I know I envy Arsenal. I envy Arsenal because of Odegaard. I know. See, the guy. I just feel like he's inconsistent. Maybe sometimes, maybe you don't get believe in his other players or something. I don't know. But I tell you, say if Odegaard on the ball, I admire how he plays football. I admire it a lot. And I feel like say Odegaard on this right side, we create loads and loads of chances for Gyökeres, for Rice, for Eze, because all of them now, their duty now to the run, enter. Gyökeres, Eze, now their duty no good. Then he go the whip him from that side. A lot of goals can be created. And he will not just be limited to that side of the pitch. He has the rights to come here, go in there, because I go use Eze the run. Eze go be that guy where we say once he receive the ball, one or two dribbles, and say Eze they very good with body feint. He did very good with body feint. Those 1 or 2 dribbles, body feint, Eze go enter. Then the walk go easy for there between Rice, Gyökeres, and Eze, because Zubimendi will have that job, go get that job of covering Rice up whenever Rice go further. Now, so I take Siamo. I'm not a coach, but this is what I think.
Your own opinion. Now, so my brother, you don't talk your own one kobo. But going into that game, we know the other club games they will go on, preview, we go on touch. But real quick, make I just drop my own scoreline prediction. I expect Arsenal to dominate this game against Nottingham Forest. Early kickoff tomorrow. I expect Arsenal to get a comfortable win. I expect Arsenal to score at least 2 to 3 goals for that match. And my prediction for that match now 3-0 victory to Arsenal. And I expect Arsenal to also keep a clean sheet. But okay, Elder, what will be your own scoreline prediction for that game?
If I look at the firepower where Arsenal get, look at Brentford.
Okay, Elder, I be like say we didn't lose okay, Elder. Hopefully, okay, Elder will come back. But okay, Elder, there was the talk say everything will look, the firepower we Arsenal currently get, and look at Nottingham Forest. Look at their defense. We go there without the like of Ola in our way. We say Super Eagles player. We also they play for Nottingham Forest. We pick up an injury and he go miss the next couple of games. Our guy that they talk say around 2 to 3 months for Nottingham Forest. Now maybe in the predict say he won't predict before say Arsenal go get a comfortable victory. But to make we move on from the Arsenal game, look at Arsenal, only Arsenal matter we go talk on this show. We go also talk about Chelsea versus Brentford tomorrow 8 p.m. Niger time. That one also go be a very tough game. And me, I expect Chelsea to beat Brentford for that game. And we know say the Brentford team don't they very weakened team right now. They don't lose the likes of 2 seasons ago. They lose their talisman in Ivan Toney. This season they don't lose Brian Mbeumo, who scored a lot of goals for them last season. And they don't also use Yohan Wissa, when moved to Newcastle. And if you look at those 2 people, the number of goals where they score for Brentford, like Brentford finished where they finished last season. And without these 2 people, I think say that Brentford attack could they weaken. And the firepower, the quality where Chelsea get for inside that Chelsea team, I believe say go there too much for Brentford to handle. And going into that one, me, I also expect Enzo Maresca team go try to showcase that their quality football where they don't already they show before the international break, and they expect say then go also show working again like that. But guys, good to get you back on the show. You give your prediction before with respect to the Arsenal Nottingham Forest game. Just drop them as they are together.
Well, I feel like say Nottingham Forest will collect 4 for Arsenal, and looking at the kind of firepower we Arsenal gets. Think Nottingham Forest the Arsenal will give them. Arsenal will score 4. Yes. And I feel Arsenal will keep clean sheet. I feel like they are going to keep the clean sheet. Very, very good defense.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they have a very, very good defense. So I feel like they are going to keep a clean sheet and they will score 4 goals.
Okay, and I be saying me and you will look the Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest game from the same angle. But before you join us back now, I've been talking about Chelsea versus Brentford, and they talk say without the likes of Yohan Wissa, we finally go Newcastle, get him dream move, and Brian Mbeumo, we don't go Manchester United. That Brentford attack no go remain the same. We know say 2 seasons ago they lose Ivan Toney to big money move to Saudi Pro League, and now they don't lose the other 2 men for inside their attack. You think say they will pull up a surprise for home against Chelsea? Me, I think say Enzo Maresca men supposed to beat that Brentford team without too much wahala, even though saying away, in my own opinion. But what will be your own thoughts with respect to Brentford versus Chelsea, 8 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow?
I think I feel like Brentford go they rebuilding form right now. They go they where they rebuild right now. So Chelsea will get upper hand for the game because Brentford don't lose. Like you said, Brentford don't lose some of their players. If not, yes, they lost their front line. Mbeumo come out, Wissa come out. So it's 2 very important players for them. Don't left the team. So even if you go replace them, it takes time for other players to actually come in and start kicking. So it will look like go look really big. Also, that Brentford lost Norgard now. They lost Norgard to Arsenal
exactly,
too,
their
right?
captain. I forget to mention them. Yes.
So it will not be. It's not going to be very difficult match for Chelsea by all standard. Except the Chelsea go make them difficult for themselves. But yeah, it's not going to be. It's not. It does not look like a difficult match. It feels like a game where Chelsea will go, dominate and win. That's what I think.
Okay, and I totally agree with that point where you give with respect to this Chelsea Brentford game. Me, I dey expect a very convincing win from Enzo Maresca, man, and I dey hope say my guy Joao Pedro go get a goal or get an assist for that game. But Chelsea also go there without Esugo. Esugo, he pick up injury when he represents the Portugal under 21 team. We know say he don't play only 3 times for Chelsea, and those 3 games come during the the Club World Cup for America, and him never, represent Chelsea this season during the Premier League game, but he can pick up injury with him national team when he represent the Portuguese under 21, and him go miss the next couple of months according to the report over the year now until next year. Now him go kick ball, so the which Esugo a speedy recovery. So, but with respect to that game, I will just drop my prediction, and I expect Chelsea to get a 2-0 victory or a 2-1 victory. Chelsea now go first score 2. If Brentford will get a goal, a consolation goal they will get for that game, because I believe say Enzo Maresca team go there too much. But Oga Elder, real quick before we go move to the next game we will go preview. What's be your own scoreline prediction for Chelsea, Brentford go play for home?
Like as you give them 1 goal, now so I give them 1 goal, but I think Chelsea is going to score 3. Chelsea will score 3. I feel say Chelsea will score 3 because these boys are kicking right now and they are in the momentum. They get that idea, say they are supposed to be competing for the league title. So like I said, if all managers know, say this type of games, now you go take the gather goals. Even if you pick up 3 points, you go the gather goals, because at the end of the day, in a league like this, we go day, because at this season league go day really competitive, because all of these guys actually equip themselves and they are ready. Liverpool they fire, Arsenal they fire, Chelsea they fire. So if you look they would like to pick up the point and actually score a lot of goals, so that they go there at an advantage when they begin hash all their chickens. So I think Chelsea can run away with that one, 3-1 on the day. Yeah.
3-1 for you. So, but make we go to the big one. We go happen tomorrow. Before we go talk about the big one, maybe Manchester United versus Manchester City. We go talk about Liverpool versus Burnley tomorrow. Some people they talk say people where they do where they do 1 or 2 small investment during the weekend. One of my guys just they tell me yesterday, say people where they do 1 or 2 investments, make them small carry Liverpool straight win against Burnley. But me, I say expect say Arne Slot, man, suppose fit beat Burnley convincingly. But going into that game with the kind of form where Liverpool did so far this season, they don't get 100% record so far this season. What team be your thoughts? You think say Arne Slot, man, go beat this Burnley team comfortably, or you they think say that tie, that fixture, be banana peel one kind? How you they see them?
They'll drag them. The reason why I say they will drag them is this. Liverpool gets shaky defense already. They are not looking really convincing at the back, So, and we are looking at a Burnley team when they play against Manchester United. I felt like they were a very organized team, difficult to break down at the back. I felt like that. So if these guys actually can, and say Burnley, a team we just come back from relegation. They go look at giving everything problem, trying to make a statement. I don't know if they've won any match. I don't know if they've won any match, if they get any win under their belt, Burnley. I don't know. But then, if waiting at the look against Liverpool, I think that Ekitike has been really, really good since his arrival in the league. He has been really good, and now he's going to be facing all these defenders who actually they're really strong. So I don't know what will be the outcome, but what I know is that Liverpool is, even if Liverpool go win, it's not going to be easy winning like that. They then go drag and where. It's going to be a really, really, really tough match, because I know say Manchester United no get the kind goalkeeper where Liverpool get. Yeah, I know that's one. But when you look at how Burnley played with Manchester United, I'm telling you one thing: Burnley is organized. They are an organized team where they play to instruction. So if they play to the instruction of their coach, I'm telling you, they are going to give Liverpool problem.
Okay. So, but with respect to Burnley, yes, they don't win one game. They win Sunderland for home. I think their second game for the Premier League this season, they win Sunderland, they lose their first one to Tottenham, and then they lose to Manchester United 3-2 for Old Trafford. To Burnley, they get 3 points on the table. So we're talking about this Liverpool team. I think, say, just like you talk, the firepower where Liverpool gets, in my opinion, I think, say, good too much for Burnley to handle, because when you look that Liverpool attack with the Babana Baba of Mo Salah, they get Hugo Ekitike. We don't already start to eat the ground running. Cody Gakpo also they form. The likes of McAllister for the midfield, Soboslai, them also did the midfield. Soboslai, they debutize for right back right now. And now they don't go add Alexander Isak, we know saying one of the top strikers, one of the best strikers for the division. I think say that firepower, that attack go just did too much for Burnley. I know they see Burnley to keep that Liverpool attack totally quiet for 90 minutes. And with respect to Liverpool defense, the defense they shaky, but we see whether Burnley go also fit, trouble Liverpool with respect to that side of the game. But I think I'm going to predict a comfortable 3-1 victory or 3-0 victory for Liverpool, in my opinion. But what will be your own scoreline prediction? You'd expect Alexander Isak to get, a first start, or Arne Slot go taking time based on say the guy get, match fitness during the preseason. You'd expect to see him coming for second half, or you'd expect to also, you'd expect to also see him get a goal for that game. What will be your thoughts with Alexander Isak? He go start or go start? He go score or expect him to get the goal? What will be your thoughts?
Alex, Isak na proven Premier League player. He's a talent. He's a super talent. He has proven himself in the Premier League, and I don't think that Arne Slot would want to gamble on him, because this guy never really played games in recent times, with all the problems we get with Newcastle and all of that. If it be player we will come in later in the match. I know they think whether I think say Arne Slot go one start beginning of the match. They look and say maybe he can just introduce him towards that 60 minutes. He might just bring him in all of those things. But Isak being Isak can get a goal anytime, even if not 10 minutes you put inside the game. Isak can get a goal, So I don't think he would start. That's my. I don't think he will start. Looking at the fact that he has not played too many games recently, so I don't think he's going to start. I'm looking at him starting from the bench, but subsequently he might just come in. And yes, and then if you look at Liverpool firepower, like you said, the likes of Mo Salah, Ekitike, Cody Gakpo, and all of that. And they look and say Liverpool will edge them, but then it would not be an easy one. It could be 2-1. Yeah, Liverpool, because see the thing here is Liverpool has that tendency of letting teams fight back. They have that tendency of letting teams fight back and get goals off them. So, in as much as Arsenal no score them, no means say because it was a very close contest when the Liverpool Arsenal game was very close contest. So for this game, I think say it will be 2-1. 2-1. I know they think say Liverpool will just ride over Burnley like that. Yeah, it will be 2-1. That's my prediction. 2-1.
2-1 for you. So make we go quickly to the big one, the Manchester derby tomorrow. On Sunday, where go happen between Manchester City versus Manchester United. Say a lot of people they talk about Manchester United. Say Manchester United season, their start of the season get us to take B. But while Pep Guardiola and him boys they escape some of this backlash, people know they talk say Manchester United they a point above Pep Guardiola boys for inside the Premier League table, because if you look the Premier League table currently, Manchester United they for 9th position with 4 points, Manchester City they for 13th position with 3 points. Going into the Manchester derby tomorrow, on Sunday, before they call on tomorrow, I just feel like say Saturday don't already reach. Going into the Manchester derby on Sunday, how confident and how body they do you as a Man U fan or guy elder? Because I think say this match get a lot of talking points. We get a lot of things where we will talk with respect to this big game. I think these are the biggest game of the weekend. Waiting be your thought on that game as a Man U fan, okay, Elder?
Okay. If you look the game now, we cannot we not fit use league table take judge this game because it is just 1 point, 1 point above City, and the league just the start. So league table no really matter to me right now. It is the form of the teams that actually taken into consideration. You know, this if you look at, then sometimes we say we look at history. Like Pep Guardiola never lose to Ruben Amorim never lose to Pep Guardiola in recent times. And even when he played with Manchester United with the struggle last season, he got one over Pep Guardiola for Etihad, where he scored 2 goals. Bruno Fernandes penalty and Amad Diallo fantastic goal. So looking at the parameters at which this season don't they go, Manchester United looks like that, like say then they on their ascendancy, like they are beginning to gradually, that snail-like movement, beginning to gradually get themselves small. Then they look like say Manchester City, they midlife crisis. Like that kind of way they don't know, Bele they worry them, but they don't know what to make Bele they worry them. Now so the Manchester City matter just be like this now. If you reach for Manchester United, and now at that time they will wake up. Say yes, they don't become City. Pep Guardiola don't actually find out, don't get the mojo way they use. And if it reach for that time again, then Ruben Amorim goes talk and say, I don't win this guy before. And I never win back-to-back EPL games. So make I use Pep Guardiola, make the history of winning back-to-back EPL games. So they have the 2 teams get reason to come out that day and play football. There are reasons for the 2 of them to play football actually. Manchester United go they look to capitalize on the weaknesses of Manchester City. Pep Guardiola go they look at say, I never win this guy. I gas win this guy. I gas get one over this guy. So there is motivation on both sides of the this thing. But now looking at the momentum and the form of these 2 different teams, this one lose 1, draw 1, then win 1. So it will be like say their confidence they on the rise because they win 1, draw 1, then lose 1, they draw 1, then they win 1. You see, you go from loss to draw to win. Then these people went from win to loss. So a momentum feel they down one kind, or they feel begin look at themselves or begin doubt themselves whether they feel repeat the things where they don't repeat in the previous seasons. So however you look at, this is the first time we are see Manchester United going into a Manchester derby in about 5 years, and they look like a team that will beat City. They look like they can just get one over City. This is the first time I'm seeing it. Like a lot of Manchester United fans, they confident going into the game because it just be like say City they go down, then they go up, and they can just, and with the fact say Ruben Amorim never lose to Pep Guardiola, so all of those things will just form that parameter or the confidence going in. And for Ruben Amorim now, it is clear. If Ruben Amorim knows say there are no excuses for this game. See, I tell you one thing. It will be, if Ruben Amorim lose this match, it will be same old. You don't understand? So he will be looking at, there is no way he would want to lose this match and give Manchester United fans that nostalgia again. Say, if you be saying a roller coaster, we go enter this season again, win 1, lose 2. Win 1, lose 2. If you be say, so now Ruben Amorim has every reason. And the fact that we are not playing a lot of games this season, Ruben Amorim no get excuse not to actually go to City Etihad and do very, very well. The boys will be raring to go. So that's why they take see the game.
Okay. Shout out to you, Oga Elder. We get some comments when they come from Instagram. Coach Kesta talk say in the CA2 draw for the Manchester derby on Sunday. Oga TJ also they talk say Manchester City go beat Man U 2-0. And Oga TJ they counter with you. They talk. He talk say which one be gradually for Burnley when Man U win. Coach Kesta talk say the gradually sound like Fela music. But the people just they can't tell you again, Elder. And I want to talk about this, what thing they expect to see for that game. I think say, the game go be interesting because Manchester City versus Manchester United, whether Man U they on form or not, We know say that once they hear that Manchester derby, Man U team, yes, certain teams they come. Manchester derby, Arsenal they come. Or they wake up, they get that ginger. Say these people, we want show resilience, we want show fight. And you talk about how last season we see say even as Man U still bad, they still they try to show working against Man City, and they expect to see Man U try to also play in that kind of style against Man City. But I just think say the result go they different this season, and they expect to see Manchester City beating Manchester United for this game because, like you talk, both teams never start well, and both teams need this 3 points. Ruben Amorim need this 3 points to show say that winning win against Burnley, not because in a Burnley. Pep Guardiola also need this 3 points to show say himself need to bounce back from their last loss when they lost before the international break. So I think say that one also gonna make the game even more tough. It gonna make the game even more tough as many of us they expect say that game will be a cracker. That game fit get the potential to be one of the best football games over this weekend. But Manchester City, I think I did see their injury list somewhere on the socials yesterday, I day before yesterday. I couldn't see say these players, that number of players that Manchester City fit potentially they miss for this game. So some people could also they think so okay, maybe that one could be an advantage for Manchester United. But I want to get your thoughts with respect to the goalkeeping position now. We don't see say Andre Onana, where some people talk say that be the problem. Don't come up for Manchester United, go Trabzonspor for Turkish Super League on loan. Excuse me. And now Manchester United don't bring St. Lemans come from Royal Antwerp for Belgium Pro League. As a Man U fan, waiting you to expect to see Ruben Amorim do on Sunday. Big game. Some people will think so, okay, maybe they will give the goalkeeper some time to adapt to the team, adapt to the system, adapt to the new league. Some people they also they expect say now goalkeeper or got throw him into the action, make we see what he go fit do for this big game because some Man U fans not they confident in Altay Bayinda. But you as a Man U fan, waiting be your thoughts with that goalkeeping position now because it go there interesting. Some people they put eye to see whether now Andre Onana really be the problem. Because if they go bring St. Lemans come now and that one no still work, Bayinda no work, people will call the question his decision to let Andre Onana go on loan to Trabzonspor. But waiting your thoughts for the number one position, especially for this game against Manchester City on Sunday.
Okay. First of all, the people who talk say that they expect City to beat Manchester United. Well, one thing where I know we say a lot of people don't like Manchester United, so they really be a lot of people just the happiness with them they get. Say Manchester United they do and now is over the moon because they know how far Manchester United deal with a lot of these teams when the going was good. So that is understandable. Then when you look at the goalkeeping situation, normally, we go look at the characteristics of our coach before we expect things from him. Now somebody where if he force carry person put inside for feed for him. So he is going to. I know that he will keep Altay Bayinda. He will keep Altay because now St. Lemans just they come inside England from Belgium, and there's something Ruben Amorim has stated that everything is different from English league and the Belgium league. Everything is different, including the training and the balls, everything. Say the weather, the climate, everything is different, and you will give the boy time to acclimatize with everything. Get used to the training side of Manchester United and all of that before the guy will actually get ready to go into post for Manchester United. So he's going to stick with. To me, I know that he's going to stick with Altay Bayinda. He's going to stick with the guy. Now for Altay Bayinda, I don't really get confidence in him. But look also. But if I check some things, then I go just look and say he is better off being in goal than Onana being in goal. He looks like somebody where they learn on the job. If you look he has not been really Bayinda. They never really give Bayinda game time since he come Manchester United. He has not been doing lots. It has always been.
So you prefer Bayinda? So you prefer Bayinda to Onana?
For now, yes. For now, I prefer Bayinda to Onana because if I look all of the mistakes where Bayinda don't do, it has to do with whenever they want play corner. That is where they see the mistakes when they do. But when it comes to Onana be like person where they involve the match fixing. It be like say they purposely let balls in. Onana committed a lot of horrendous. Onana did a lot of horrendous mistakes. Now Onana stand, then shoot ball for in front. Onana bend, the ball enter. Onana swab, the ball enter. Onana catch ball, finish, roll for ground, the ball come off for hand, the kicker enter inside post. Onana did a lot of things where I'm not seeing by India doing it, and I have seen some saves where by India don't do. Again, I saw some saves that he did with Burnley. I just feel like this is a guy that Manchester will manage him, knowing that he's not reliable, but we go manage him, and then we will see. Because if you leave Ruben Amorim, he would have gone for a more experienced goalkeeper, right? But I think the money was the problem when it came to Emi Martinez. And in the January window, they already talk and say they want to go again for a more experienced goalkeeper. That is if Sani Lamens does not perform. So now according to Ruben Amorim, Sani Lamens has to fight for his place. We don't bring and come the team, then he has to fight to get that number one spot. He will not just walk in. So we are sticking with Onana for the Manchester City game. We are sticking with Aitai Bendia for the Manchester City game. Maybe he will still be the one in charge for the Chelsea game. But that is what I know of Ruben Amorim. I don't have confidence in the goalkeeper, but we cannot be having confidence in Sani Lamens when we will never. But a lot of us don't really know this guy before they carry and come. A lot of us don't know him. So there is no way you are going to be trusting a keeper where you don't know, because this guy enter there, go do mistake. The pressure fee mess him up for the remainder of the season. If he go there, go miss him. They might just turn on him, and we know how the media they propagate their thing. As long as it not be their own person, they fit turn the guy upside down. So that's the thing. He's going to continue with Altay India in goal. That is what I know for sure.
Very, very honest and passionate one from you, guy of that, as always. So, but going into this game with Manchester City, you'd expect to see Benjamin Sesko start this game. Make we get your thoughts with that one, because this time one player where we say don't come in. Some people talk, say they give him time, make him, settle in. But player with sign big money like that, some fans also don't want to give you time. Some fans want to say that they've used that player and make the player start to show working. You think, say, Benjamin Sesko still need more time, or now at the right time for him to start after I don't get the last couple of weeks with this Manchester United team?
Whatever will happen with Benjamin Sesko has to do with the coach. The coach is the coach determines everything.
No, but as a fan now, what to be your thought as a fan?
Yeah. Now we are the go so now. As for me, I would put in Benjamin Sesko to play now, and these are the reasons. Benjamin Sesko Benjamin Sesko the first time he came in at 70 something, 80 something. The other day he played about 30 minutes, and he now went to Slovenia and he played full 90 minutes twice. So I feel like he has gotten that game time we actually go stretch in legs and make him match fit. So, and according to Benjamin Sesko, he clearly stated that the intensity in the league is very high, and that he sees himself improving every day, and that he's getting faster and faster. And there is no way a player of Benjamin Sesko's quality go actually get that sharp without playing games. He has to be in the competitive mood to actually open up his mind and his brain to get into the Premier League proper. So looking at it, I don't think Ruben Amorim has any other reason to keep Benjamin Sesko on the bench. I don't think so. There are no reasons. Now, even it makes it, the whole thing just come make and better. Mason Mount is injured. So Mason Mount is injured. I don't know. Is he going to go for Benjamin? Is he going to go for Joshua Zexi? Joshua Zexi, we have two players injured up front there. We have Joshua Zexi. We have Mason Mount injured. We have Matheus Cunha injured, whom are now doubts for this Man City game. So if you are to bring in players to replace them, Benjamin Sesko should be one of the players that will replace them, that will be playing in the attack. Then maybe you can just play Joshua Zexi in that number 10 position to cover up for Cunha. So that is it. And if you look at from that angle, there is no reason why Benjamin Sesko should not be starting against Manchester City. At least he's gotten 290 minutes for Slovenia. He has gotten some minutes in the Premier League under his belt. So this Man City game should be his full debut. That is what I think.
Okay. But like you talk at the end of the day now, Ruben Amorim, now you get yam, now you know as to go use prepare in yam porridge, pass whether you go, you go start Benjamin Sesko or not, it would be interesting. But I think that Manchester City versus Manchester United, now one of the games we had to keep my eye on to see what thing go happen. We know say get a lot of things. So many of us they look like one see within the new goalkeeper for Manchester United. If that Lemans go start to, we won't see. If the coach could continue to show faith in Ataba and that, we also won't see. But just like you, I just expect, I feel like maybe we will see Ataba in that starting this game. But you talk about the Chelsea. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
According to the coach, he said it categorically that he trusts Ataba India. I believe in Ataba India. That was what he said. And for a coach to tell you that I believe in a player, then we have to just take it from the coach that he believes in this player. Probably this player is doing something and some things good. We know Ruben Amorim as a guy where we say once the player no good, he show for body language, he show for how in they take talk, he show for he show because I tell you when Onana no played the first 2 games for Manchester United in that league, I said it on my podcast. There is a problem. There is a problem there for this guy not to have played 2 games. And now, for you to know how Ruben Amorim be, Ruben Amorim was telling the media people that Andre Onana is fit to play. That was the word he was using. Andre Onana is fit to play, but I choose Ataba India. That showed me that there has been an issue there. So if Ruben Amorim will come outside and tell you, say, I trust Ataba India, then definitely he trusts Ataba India to go in goal. And he get things where Ruben Amorim don't do, where they can make me they get trust for him. These things are, a lot of times you don't talk something about players and those things came out to be true. I remember when the shout said, make he play Mainu, he has to play Mainu, and he brought in Mainu, and we considered 2 goals. He brought in Mainu, they ran our midfield down, and we considered 2 goals. That was then I realized it, that this guy don't talk and before say Mainu no fit play this thing, but we as fans no agree. Bring in Benjamin Sesko. The 2 times he brought in Benjamin Sesko, Benjamin Sesko did not do anything out of the ordinary. So to me, I felt like it is very, very clear that this guy is not ready for the Premier League. So as it is now, with knowing that knowing say what's his name, knowing that this guy Benjamin Sesko has gotten some game time.
You receive me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Knowing that Benjamin Sesko don't get game time, and I feel like he's going to, he's supposed to put in Benjamin Sesko, and then with his words that he trusts Ataba India would be in goal for him.
Okay. Make we see what thing go happen, but just like you talk, I think say the coach really trusts Ataba India. And we'll go see what will happen with respect to St. Lemans and the Manchester United goalkeeping position going forward. But I ask you the question with Benjamin Sesko because I want get your thoughts with this striker. And if you noticed, Arsenal they also been interested in Benjamin Sesko, and some of the things where we see they happen to him now for Manchester United. Now, why some of us they talk say we no need Arsenal to sign Sesko then, because for a young player we go move like that, definitely sometimes it will take them time. Some other young player, if you don't take them time, but some of us they expect, we just they look at me corner eye say, this guy never really get that much experience. If it need time to adapt to the Premier League, and we need a player where we say go come into the team and make instant impact. And that I think why many of us lean towards a more experienced number 9 in Victor Gyökeres. Nobody says Sesko na bad player, you understand? I just the talk say a player will go come into your team now, and today he will start to make impact. Today he gets into your team, and coupled with the fact say Gyökeres don't also get British football experience under a belt because he played for Championship years ago before he can make the move to Sporting CP for the Portuguese league. So for me, I think say that also one of the key decider. But we just see what thing will happen with Benjamin Sesko moving forward for Manchester United. Yeah.
Okay. With Benjamin Sesko, already we don't talk this thing before. Say, Ruben Amorim wanted Oli Watkins to come in because he wanted a striker that would make instant impact. He does not want to. He didn't want to start building any player. But the money whether they call for Oli Watkins at the time, Manchester United board felt like, okay, you know what? If we are going to be paying this amount of money for a 29-year-old striker that we know he's Premier League proven, why don't we invest? Because if you look at Benjamin Sesko, it looks like an investment for the future. And Ruben Amorim don't come outside talk and say this guy, that guy will be say go play for Manchester United for a long period of time, and he's not to be rushed. One thing is I am very, very grateful, say, we got Benjamin Sesko under Ruben Amorim because it looks like the profile of Rasmus Højlund. Had it been say we get Rasmus Højlund under Ruben Amorim, maybe that guy for no leave Manchester United now they go Napoli, because we go understand say now he's a young boy coming into the league and he was saddled with the responsibility of leading Manchester United attack. But we know how broad Manchester is now. We know how big the club is for a 22-year-old boy to come out to become the lone striker. Somebody we don't know the Premier League before, just kept coming, and we want him to be the lone striker for Manchester United. It became a very difficult work for him, and I feel like the management did not guide him properly, and that is what happened with Rasmus Højlund. But in this case of Benjamin Sesko, I feel like Ruben Amorim is trying to make sure that he walks the boy through. He walks him patiently through so that the boy will get caught up with the hype, get caught up with the pressure, and maybe he could just damn his own confidence. I feel like Ruben Amorim is trying to protect the boy. But in a case like this, where we say he has to come in, because if you are not using what's his name, Joshua Zexi. If you are not using Joshua Zexi, you are using Benjamin Sesko. It is not rocket science. We don't have to do mathematics for it. You are playing Bruno in 6. He's playing Bruno in 6. And to the best of my knowledge, why don't they see Bruno? Bruno don't they master that position small. Bruno don't they gradually don't they master that number 6 position, trying to create from deep. Because waiting at the column now, waiting I call Bruno right now, a deep lying playmaker. A deep lying playmaker. So if Bruno don't they master that position as a number 6, there is nothing we can do again. Taking Bruno forward to go and be playing number 10 now looks far-fetched. Instead, what you go do now, a player like Joshua Zexi is skillful and he's very silk when he moves to the ball. You could put that kind of a player there because Joshua Zexi thrives in 1-2 situations, 1-2 pass situations, give and take situations, all those flicks and all of that. He could create chances with all of those things. And you need a running striker like Benjamin Sesko, somebody where they move, where they peel off the body of defender that is that strong. You need to see him with Slovenia. The guy is strong, the guy heavy. He can bully defenders and all of that. So I feel like Ruben Amorim no get any reason now not to play Benjamin Sesko in the striking position, because tell me, if he move Zexi go that striking position, who will he play we go replace Matheus Cunha if he come out Benjamin Sesko, if he choose not to play Benjamin Sesko? Remember, we only have Kobe Mainu. We have Kobe Mainu there, and I don't believe anybody thinks that Kobe Mainu can play that number 10 position up front with the style of play we Kobe Mainu get. I would not still rule it out. Ruben Amorim might get like knife and yam, but I feel like what's his name? Joshua Zexi is a more flair in that number 10 position than Kobe Mainu. So to me, I don't see any reason why Benjamin Sesko should be on the bench on that day. He has to be in that number 9 position. Then maybe number 10 if he go to Kobe Mainu or Joshua Zexi, whichever, but Benjamin Sesko has to be in that number 9 position. Yes.
Okay. Very, very, very Tottenham has a big kind of vibe. Now you take Tottenham from the way you take Siam. And TJ, they agree with you. Talk say, Sesko go deliver, saying that just matter of time. And like I believe, say yes, with time, with time, the player go deliver. But I just talk say that now my concern with respect to him signing time. I just look and say Arsenal need instant impact and not be player where we say you're going to give time to grow. If to say maybe now 2 striker Arsenal won't buy for that position, I could tell you okay, buy one come when go the show working and another one where go the go with time.
You know, so Arsenal wants to win the league. Arsenal is going for the league. So
you don't need
Arteta don't need any player where you go groom. Any player where you go
at all,
what he needs is players that will come in and do the job immediately. Not be player where
exactly.
Now the same idea. Now the same idea where Ruben Amorim carry when he wants to go for Oli Watkins. He was of the idea that this is my make or mass season. This is the season because now I'm having my full season. And if after playing preseason, I don't come for full season, I need people who will actually deliver immediately. What you make you know say Benjamin Sesko no be Ruben Amorim profile of player be say. Look at the players he got first. He got Matheus Cunha, he got Brian Mbeumo. These are Premier League proven players. Now he wanted to go for Ruben Amorim wanted to sign every player from the Premier League. Carlos Baleba in the midfield. So what is his name? Mbeumo and Cunha up front. He wanted to buy everything from the league. But you know how the board be now. Board will also look at how to make money from players and other things. Now, why they suggested? I heard that it was Christopher Vivel that suggested Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, that he suggested Benjamin Sesko, and when they look at the money, they opted to go for Benjamin Sesko. Everybody agreed. Now the responsibility is on Ruben Amorim to groom that boy. It's not supposed to be like that for Arsenal because Arsenal don't get everything where they need. What they need to do is to win this league. They have to make that statement now, and that is why I supported Arsenal going for Victor Gyökeres because I felt like now the player we go Arsenal. He has experience. He's about 27, maybe 26, 27. He has the experience. He does not have to go there and sit on the bench and start hustling for playing time. You get that guy don't win league for Portugal where score plenty goals for Portugal. So that is why I felt like Arsenal needed Gyökeres much more than they needed Benjamin Sesko.
True talk. So, but to wrap the stream up, waiting be your score prediction. The Manchester derby. Waiting be your score prediction for that game. Who you think say go win? I know say you go normal. You cannot talk say your mama soup no sweet. You go predict say Manchester United go carry the day. But waiting be your score line.
See, I predict and confidently. Manchester United go beat Manchester City 3-1. Confidently.
3-1 to you. Coach Kester predict 2-2 draw. Oga TJ predict a 2-0 victory to Manchester City. Me, I go with a 2-1 victory to Manchester City or 1-1 draw. I think the game go there close. I think the game go there entertaining. But I expect to see goals for that game. So over 1.5.
John Stones get injury. I hear one of their players. Some of their players
they get injury. They get a lot of injuries from what I see. I think was it yesterday also. I see their injury list
like 8 players. Omar Mamouche don't they ruled out. But me, I feel something O'Reilly, the other one, like those small boys then where they play where Ruben Amorim, Pep Guardiola just introduced all those boys get injury. But I feel like they will come back then. I feel like they still have Bernardo Silva, they still have Erling Haaland there. They have other players. They have Ruben Diaz who can do the job for them.
So just like you, I think the injuries will be a concern for City, but I predict a City win 2-1 or a 1-1 draw. But guys, it's been a fantastic stream with you. We know say Friday night like this, people they go enjoy, people they do one side, but you give us your time to jump on the stream to come talk about the Premier League games, and hopefully we will catch you during the weekend also to talk about some of the other pressing issues we will see. So, but okay, hold on real quick before we go end the stream. Tell country people where if you locate you on the different social media platform. Okay, hold on.
Yes, Man United Elder TV. Yes, Man United Elder TV on Instagram, Man United Elder TV on YouTube and Elder Football TV on TikTok. Yes.
So my people, when I don't see we are not going to locate to guy out there. I beg me can also go there, go show them love as they take the show channel love each and every time we need to jump on the channel to come talk about the beautiful game of football. But tomorrow, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, after the game, we're gonna check the channel. I go drop my own match reaction, my own match review. And also after the Chelsea game, I will also drop something with respect to my thought on the game. Sunday too, the same thing. Hopefully, if we get a guy out there to come talk about the Manchester derby immediately after the game, but we'll relate to a guy out there too. But we're gonna try to watch the channel during the weekend, during these games. We're gonna drop back-to-back content. I'm gonna stay safe out there. Remain on a lawyer boy, boss. I go catch you now during the weekend, my people. We don't come up for studio now.